guys, today we're going to be talking about context clues. Context clues are super important, and I promise you, you will use them for the rest of your life. This is not just something for English class. I use context clues anytime I'm reading and I come along a word that I don't understand what it means. So if I'm reading something and I'm like, get the vibe of the sentence, but I don't really know what this specific word means, I can use context clues to help me come to the conclusion of what that word might mean without actually having to go and look it up and find out the definition and disrupt my reading. So, for example, here we have a passage. French scientists recently concluded that the explanation for the growing number of dead dolphins washing up along the Riviera was accumulated environmental stress, which over time rendered the animals too weak to fight off a virus. So the word rendered might be a word that you don't know, or that you haven't seen before, or that you've heard but you don't really know what it means. So if I break down this sentence and I look at it again, I can see something's happening at the beginning of this sentence. It's telling me we have a problem. We have dead dolphins washing up along the Riviera. Environmental stress. We've got at least stress. You might not know accumulated or environmental, but we see that they're having some stress. Now we get to find out what happens because of that. Over time, rendered the animals too weak to fight off a virus. So we've got animals that are weak to fight off a virus. We've got the reason why. So we can figure out that this is what the cause is. So we've got, okay, the cause. Okay, means maybe like what has made it, what has caused it. So we can, even if we don't know the word rendered, we can know that it's at least meaning caused the animals to become too weak to fight off a virus. Let's try one more. Oh wait. One more tip for you guys is to look for words that restate a definition. So that one was a little more tricky because you had to break down the two components of the sentence to figure out what it meant. But on this example, you can see how authors often just restate the word to kind of help people who they know might not know that word or might not be familiar. So let's check out this example. We were crashing through that ice, surfacing. Then I was standing in an eerily beautiful snowscape, windswept and sparkling white, with the horizon defined by little hummocks, or pressure ridges of ice that are pushed up like tiny mountain ranges when separate sheets collide. So if you don't know this word hummocks, which actually I don't think I've ever heard the word hummocks before, the author quickly restates that word, hummocks, by saying, or pressure ridges of ice, which if you look up the definition of hummocks, it is mounds or small hills. So they kind of give you that little mountain picture in your mind, even though you don't really know what the word hummocks is. So I'm gonna give you guys some practice lessons for this week. You guys can practice using context clues. We'll talk about it a little more in the coming days. So let's start practicing using context clues. See you guys.